Alrighty, hey guys, we're here with our podcast this week. We're going to do a little bit of Lash Horror Stories and a little bit of clients behaving badly, and go through some conversations you guys have had with your clients on the Facebook group, and maybe we've had experience in our own salons.
So many guys walking past.
Yeah, we're at the beach again, so I'll show you what we're looking at.
Mullet incoming.
Another bin. Shirtless dude, beach, and nice mullet over there. So it is a nice view. Just scoffed down some McDonald's and my daughter Indy's in the back. Say hi, Indy. She's in a great mood, guys. She can't wait to be on this podcast. All right, yes. So we're going to go through and see if we've had the same experiences as you guys have. There's a little bit of, Lash Horror Stories, but it's also clients behaving badly and, text conversations about being late and coming in with bad lashes. And there's a few really aggressive clients in here. So it'd be interesting to see if you guys have had the same experiences.
Do you think that the bad ones are because they're in people's houses and we've never had any aggression like that? But is that because we're in a proper, not your room isn't a proper salon, but people are less likely because we've got the camera, other people, they're held accountable, they can't lie about what they've said.
Yeah, that's so true. Yeah. So, Tash, well, I think that working from home can be a little dangerous sometimes because you are welcoming strangers into your house or people you don't really know that well. They know where you live.
Your phone number, right? Your normal phone.
Yeah.
If you're just starting, why do you have to pay for two phones?
Yeah. They know your personal phone number, all of that. So I definitely think that's the downfall of working for yourself from home. Yes, you can get cash clients and all of that and save that money and squirrel it away without having to pay taxes. But it's not that safe if things do go wrong. So we'll read a few conversations and experiences where things do go a little bit wrong. Okay, so we'll start with this one here. So it's a text conversation and it says, the lash text says, December 21, last time you came, it's been 21 days, so that's kind of the last day of your 3-week mark. But if you like, I have tomorrow at 1 p.m. And the client replies, lol, I've been taking very good care of my lashes and they're still just about perfect. So maybe in a week or two. She's already said she's hit the 3 weeks. So maybe in a week or two. Maybe we can set up a personalized payment plan just for me because I take very good care of my lashes. I would like to be charged for a filling, an infill, she means, not a full set next time I come in because they're still very nice. Let me just leave it up to you when you see me in about 1 week from now. I would like to schedule an appointment 10 days from now.
That's hard because she's
she wants
complimenting her, but it's also don't tell me how to do my job.
Yeah. She's literally said, no, I will book in 4 and a bit weeks. That, she's told her what her policy is and she said no.
Do her lashes not move? Would they? It's funny because people think they look good and then you get in there and they're so grown out.
Yeah, so that lash tech has posted this in the group and said, how do I respond to this?
She's technically actually being very complimentary.
Yeah.
But it's also they're grown out. It's just going to be more work by the time she comes in.
Yeah.
It's about maintaining the business.
Yeah, absolutely. So what clients don't see is the fact that it's great that her lashes are still on there, but they're so grown out that she probably doesn't notice them. She can only see at the front that they're still there.
You're not meant to wait for them to be fully cooked to be
yeah, I'm ready. Yeah.
I'm ready. Make me look good. Give me just an hour, thanks.
Yeah. And I think too, it's important that people know what your policies are. You have your standard policies and procedures for every single person. And then that way there's no getting around it and there's no special treatment. So yeah, I think it's important to have those policies set up right from the beginning. Make sure they know about them. Make sure you mention them when they book their appointments, whether it's automatic by email they have it or text message or it's on you direct them to your Instagram. But you definitely need to have those policies. So yeah, anything over 3 weeks for us, isn't it? Anything over 3 weeks, they need to pay for extra time or it'll be a new set. Obviously it's up to you, but you need to have the same policy for every single client, not just a special personalized payment plan that she has for herself. Who does she think she is?
Telling you how to do your job.
Yeah, and she's telling you, no, I'm not going to agree with your policy, and can you do something else about it? And then the way she says, I'll leave it up to you. I'll leave it with you.
She's not leaving.
Yeah,
it
fuck
with
off.
you.
Yeah, sorry, but that's a big fuck
It's just
you.
more
Red
work.
flag.
It's
Yeah.
just more work. Why wait till they get like cooked and you look like that Cynthia doll from Rugrats to then get your lashes done?
Yeah, like already I would be like, nah, I'd prefer not to do you again.
It's like waiting for your regrowth to get down to here and
Yeah.
then be like, oh, just a root touch up, thanks.
Yeah, just a root touch up.
No.
What can you do in 60 minutes? Perfect.
Dreamer.
Yeah, no, that's a big no. What else?
Hopefully other lash techs in that area have the same policy, so you know she can go elsewhere, but it's the same.
Yeah. Maybe someone else's policies are different, but you just have to.
I love when people go somewhere else and then they come back.
Yeah, they come back. Oh, yeah.
Like, I don't care if people go somewhere else, but they try to like instantly trash that other place. I'm like, they're actually really good, so
yeah.
Shut up.
Yeah. So anyway.
Like that lady.
What one?
That you did, and I had like a novel note, and she was bagging out the other salon. She'd gone loyal to them for 6 years.
Who was that?
It's like a weird name. She was loyal to them for 6 years. Place in Southport, where I did my tours.
Oh.
Bagged them out, so I know that they would. And it was
Mm-hmm.
like just before my holiday, they all fell off. So I'm never going back again. And I was like,
Did that client ever come back to us?
yeah,
Did she?
yeah.
What's her name?
It's weird now. Oh, it's like with H. It's weird. Okay, it's weird.
Oh.
Yeah. And I was like, yeah, they're 100% gonna like fall off at some
Yeah,
point.
but it's also not
And
like
then you just do a touch up for free. Like,
yeah, lash techs aren't
they
perfect.
gave her a refund and offered her a free set.
Do they?
After 6 years, she'd gone there loyally, but just because it was before her trip, she lost the plot, had a meltdown, was like, nope, banned.
But they can't fix the fact that they fell off right before.
No, but they gave her a refund and then offered her a free full set, and she was like, no, banished. And I was like, I'm just straight up, like, I think I didn't have coffee that day. I was like, that's 100% going to happen for sure, like here at some point.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
In 6 years, like, you're in the Gold Coast.
Yeah.
And she was like, well, I don't want to go back there. I was like,
she can't go back,
I'm
but
just saying,
yeah,
like, it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
And I was straight up,
Yeah.
like,
Lashes are never perfect.
when it one day happens here, which we offer free touch-ups,
Yeah.
you're gonna leave and it's gonna happen again.
Yeah.
And then eventually, I didn't say, but she's gonna get banned from everywhere. Where is she gonna go? Between heads?
Yeah, she's gonna treat everyone badly and then have
Even
nowhere good to go anyway.
So,
Lying now. Oh, I've got chocolate on my knee.
Guys.
God damn it.
I wish I had chocolate. Have on my knee.
Lick my knee.
I just said to Anna today, I was like, I didn't bring any chocolate in. This is bullshit.
You on your period or something?
No, I just felt like it. Just a pig.
All right, so the client says, the lash tech's name. Hi, I wanted to ask you if you have an appointment available for this Friday at 1 p.m. to fill my eyelashes. I'm very happy because my eyelashes lasted a long time this time. I think that glue you used is working great. So she sent that text message to her lash tech at 6:37 at night. The next day...
Flag. There's actually nothing wrong with sending it in case you forget, but don't expect a reply.
Yeah, don't expect the reply.
Yeah.
So the lash tech the next day at 9:33 a.m. says, are you wanting classic or hybrid? For your last appointment, we did hybrid. And the client says, oh, I thought your phone didn't work as you didn't answer me yesterday. in the how many hours that she would have been asleep. What a fucking bitch. And the lash tech said, she didn't say sorry, which I love. She didn't say sorry at all. She said, I don't text when I'm not in business hours. After 5, I'm not on my phone.
Yeah, good.
So from 6:37 p.m. until 9:30 the next day, like, that wasn't good enough for her to get a reply. Why did she need to know overnight?
We've had people book at like 11 p.m. like, or people or message or call. I've seen phone calls at 8 p.m. and you're like,
I used to, on my
text them.
personal phone, I used to get people who were shit-faced out on a night out messaging me at like midnight asking for a lash appointment. I'm like, are you all right?
You're like,
like, it's fine because my phone's on airplane mode at night, but like, that's the reason why my phone's on airplane mode.
oh.
And I just never grew out of that habit because people literally will just message you.
Yeah.
You need boundaries.
You think
like,
that's something, maybe all their lashes come off or something, and then you text them.
Yeah.
Like, sorry, I missed your call. Like,
yeah,
you know,
is everything okay?
phone is obviously in the salon. Like, yeah, just want an appointment. I'm like, fucking book online.
Yeah,
Book
just
online.
book online. Yeah, the best thing you guys can do for this Yeah, so the best thing you guys can do is just literally have, even if it's like you pay like a small monthly fee, is just to have a booking website, and people can just go on there. You direct them to the website, because you are going to spend so many text messages and phone calls back and forth to people trying to take deposits and people who don't want to pay deposits.
When they're like, anything on Thursday? Yeah, 1 o'clock. And then they're like, can't do 1 o'clock.
Can't do 1 o'clock.
What? Tell me. Tell me when.
Every time.
Tell
Any
me
time
when.
on Thursday. Oh, no, I actually can't do that
off.
time.
Or it's when they DM.
Yeah,
like,
I can't do.
Literally like,
so annoying.
Here. So they've gone out of the way. They've gone online. There's a link. There's a book now thing. And it's just like,
usually because they don't want to pay the deposit.
There.
Yeah.
You're halfway there, doll. And then they ask you when you're available. What is this? I'm not Siri. Figure it out.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's exactly what happens. So yeah, definitely see if you can get a booking website. I know in Australia there's Fresher, there's Timely. Timely's a little bit expensive, but it's really good.
I like the layout better than Fresher. But
yeah.
Then there's like other interesting little things that Fresher can do. But I like Timely better because the notes are more accessible.
Right.
Yeah.
So you can do more accessible client notes in Timely.
I feel like Fresher is better maybe if you're smaller to like keep their deposits easier and it's not through PayPal.
Yeah.
But I like the way that Timely looks way better.
Yeah. When you guys are just starting, Fresher is a good one. The only reason we didn't go with Fresher is because at that time they didn't allow you to take deposits by PayPal, but now they do. And for business owners, it's really good because PayPal does business cash flow loans. It's not really a loan, but it's for cash flow. So the fact that you're getting those deposits in your PayPal can see that they'll deposit money like every quarter, and instead of having to get like money from you to pay it back, it just comes out of your deposits. So it frees up your cash flow so that you can purchase like things like suppliers and stuff like that for yourself. So that's why we stick with PayPal. And for Fresher, the one really good thing that I liked, and probably the biggest sell for me, was the fact that they allowed you to store people's credit card details. Yeah. I've heard stories where people just don't put money in that account so that you can't take the deposit out. They're real cheeky. Yeah. If, say, they never came back.
I saw on TikTok in America, these two girls went to run out and not pay. I don't know how the lady got them, and she clipped all their nails off. Yeah, just like clip, not even like buff them off. She was like, come here, clip them all off.
How did she do that? Can you find it? Yeah, we'll put it up.
I've seen lots of like, these girls ran away and like didn't pay like in America, and I was like, well,
did she fucking like tackle them and do that? I hope that's real and not like fake. That'd be so good.
Because they like were having an altercation outside after.
Holy
Nothing physical,
shit.
But just verbal.
That is hilarious. Yeah. As if you're gonna like commit a serious offense because of nails.
Bad.
Like, that's wild. Anyway, so yeah, definitely Fresher. You can have those details stored, the credit card details stored, but whether people try and get out of the payment or not.
Find the one with the lady tried
to. There's another one here, and she says, GM, which I've just found out means good morning. Yeah. GM, I'd like to make an appointment, the client says. Lash Tech replies, hi, I'm currently on vacation. I'll send you a message when I'm back. And the client says, hello, I'm really surprised my lashes have lasted and are doing well. I just knew they weren't going to last simply due to you pressing your hands/wrists on my lashes and eyes after working on them. To my surprise, I'm impressed. Thank you.
That's so backhanded.
That's such a backhanded compliment.
I don't get it.
Why was she resting on her eyes like at the end anyway? Pressing your hands and wrists on my lashes after working on them. Like, what?
That's weird.
Anyway, yeah, backhanded compliment. She didn't reply. She said, like, how do I respond to this? I wouldn't want her back. I don't know. You just feel like...
She sounds old.
I think I'd ghost her. I don't think I'd even reply.
I'd be like, to my surprise, you're not coming back. Excited, but... This is like it's like more of like a safety one.
Safety. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. Where is that one?
Because you worked from home. Did you ever have any like weirdness, or just people that maybe you don't click with, or I've heard stories where like you tell them to come in like at exactly the time, or just to wait in your car or something, and then they just sitting in your house.
Yeah.
Waiting.
Yeah. Looking around your stuff because your doors.
Does that happen?
Yeah, it has. Yeah. Where they're just like sitting around. Usually like I knew those people by then because I've started in this in the beauty room, and then I like obviously I just did my friends and family.
Say if you've got someone, are they comfortable enough to, if you're in like a room, do they just come in and help themselves to the lounge room? Do they wait in the car and text? How does it even work when you're at home? Or does it just depend on the person and the client?
For me, at my house, I started putting a chair out my front door outside, and they would sit at the front door and wait to come in. But before that, there were seats inside.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I couldn't see what people were doing, so they could literally just roam through my whole house, and then I wouldn't know because my door's closed.
Yeah, you wouldn't know it's stuff.
Yeah. Okay, so this lash tech, Mariah says, I have a strict more than 10-minute late policy. Your appointment is cancelled. I had a client tell me she was going to be 30 to 45 minutes late to her appointment. I informed her I cannot accommodate that because I have an appointment directly after. I told her she's more than 10 minutes late. Her appointment is cancelled. She shows up 15 minutes late. I answer the door. Tell her that I cannot get her in today because I can't do a fill in 45 minutes. And she said, I promise my lashes are clean. It would only be a mini infill. I'm going to have to show you guys the photo of this too, by the way, because you can see they're just so disgusting. Definitely not clean. She's 15 minutes late. She lays down on the table. Her lashes are absolutely filthy, caked in mascara and some white gunk. I tell her it's a removal and a full set due to them being dirty. She gets up, proceeds to try and punch me in the face, and then calls the cops on me, telling them that I verbally assaulted her by saying her lashes were dirty.
You dirty bitch, you dirty bitch. It is what it is. Could you imagine just like waking up?
You can't really see like. You can't really see it, but I'll post this. I'll put it over the video. They're really dirty.
Throwing hands straight up.
And then that was the end of the story. But someone was like, "Where's part 2? I want part 2." Where is she? And we got a part 2.
To punch your lash tech in the face.
Yeah.
Just because
in your home. So that's like the scary part is like, what are you gonna do? Just lock the door so they can't get in, and like people are knocking on your door. Like, yeah, it's crazy.
Because then they know where you live. You don't know.
Yeah.
In the drive-bys and stuff.
Mariah, part 2. Police arrived to my home. I am home based.
Is it America?
Yeah, well, yeah, I think so. That's where the like group's based. I am home based with a salon in my extra room. She tells me she wants to press charges for verbally assaulting her by saying her lashes are dirty. I'm going to press charges. I give them video footage because I have a camera in my room.
Smart.
For security purposes.
What is this?
They arrest her for assaulting me since she pushed me. She showed up to my home the next day with friends to jump me. I had to get a restraining order and press charges on her. Do not allow barflies to be clients. What are barflies?
I don't know.
Do not allow barflies to be clients.
If anyone knows what that means, let us know.
Do not allow barflies to be clients. That's weird. Barflies? What the fuck are barflies?
I don't know.
Wow, that's just like a lot to process.
That's like the worst case.
What can you do in that situation? Like, one, holy fuck, did she actually was so prepared that she had a camera in her room? That's crazy. She's either had this happen before or she lives in a really dangerous neighborhood. I would never have thought to put a camera in my home room. Like,
I feel like in
do you move?
In America, like everyone has a camera at their door for like deliveries.
Yeah, I've got a camera at my door. Yeah. But not in my room.
But is that because you think people are going to steal your deliveries, or
no? Just for safety, because I've had my car broken into already on the driveway.
No, it's like from the mailbox, like view. It's not like out on the house. It's like.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, I see it all the time on TikTok.
That is interesting.
That's like worst case, for sure.
That is worst case, and like over lashes, like being late. And then, although
infills take,
yeah, I think that the late, more than 10 minutes late, it's over. I think 10 minutes can be excessive, but I guess it depends how long you take to do an infill. But also, then she said it was a removal and a full set. So how's she going to remove them and do a full set?
Yeah,
if she said she didn't have the time. So I don't know. There's always two sides of the story. The client's obviously at fault because she was aggressive and violent.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. Maybe she just triggered her. It's like,
that was me. If they were like that rank,
yeah.
you could just clean them, make her buy a cleanser, and then say cleanse every day until next week and come back.
Yeah.
I don't know. Because most people wouldn't want you to remove them, especially if you don't have time for a full set.
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't want to have a week without them, or if like whenever you get them in.
It's so crazy that someone would try and punch you over some lashes. Yeah, definitely. If they turned up to our salon and they laid down like that, we'd say, look, I'll do what I can in the time that we've got. Give them a clean, show them the
photos.
Yeah, show the photo of them being dirty, just so they believe you and you're not just talking shit.
Yeah.
Because people think that you just want to keep selling them shampoo, which we do, but we obviously push it when it's needed.
I had a lady, I showed her, it was like pure green, like
green
as it gets.
Green? What do you mean green?
Just like gunk stuff. And I showed her the photo and I was like, you need to cleanse, like it's, you know, oil and dirt and whatever. And she was like, no, it's tears.
Oh, that's great.
And I was like, I'm sorry, your tears come out dry, crusty, and stuck to skin.
Ew.
4 weeks.
Sounds like junkivitis.
I was just, and I showed her the evidence. Not in a rude way, but just like, so you know, like, you know, they're probably not going to last because they're wet. She was like, no, that's tears because her dog passed away. And I was like, they're still dirty.
They're green.
Yeah. Disgusting. Have you ever touched lashes so dirty that they're wet and that they look like they're stickies, but they're just stuck together from the wetness of the gunk?
No, that is disgusting.
And then you're like, oh shit, there's stickies here. Pull them apart. Actually, it's just them. It's not you. Disgusting.
Okay, this is a good one. I mean, it's like not good, but it's like, you know, like we should lift each other up, but it's like, oh, you're going to regret saying juicy.
Why?
I had a client, period blood all over my table and some dropped on the floor. She must have had a heavy flu. And then proceeded to say it was the client before her.
Did you make her turn around and be like, sis, honey, on the floor? That's crazy.
Oh my God, this chick's got so many stories. Okay. Oh, this is the same chick about the punching. This is so funny. She's got too many stories.
She needs to move.
Okay, we've got to be quick because we've got clients in a second. Mariah, again, says, my client brought in her 4 children between the ages of infant to 5 years old, and State Board came in during that time while the kids were all screaming. State Board is like the council over here. One fell asleep and rolled over onto her face, and I had to wake her up, and she was so embarrassed she paid without saying a word and never came back. Another client went for a classic set from another artist, then came to me because they hurt. They were volume clusters and it took me over 3 hours to get them off her safely. It's like me last night trying to get those clusters off. One farted so loudly she woke herself up. I mean, that happens to everybody. One tries to get a refund for it. One came in for classic lashes. I put volume on her because she kept saying natural but showing me fluffier stuff. It's like, I want natural but also like dramatic.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. They were so damaged because she had been getting clusters before. I was so proud of how full and beautiful I got them despite all of this, and still only charged her for classic. She gets up and says it looks like she needs an infill, then asks if I can just glue some on her eyelids. Tries to get a refund and throws a fit, even though I showed her beforehand what they would look like. I got them fuller than what I had even showed her.
People are crazy.
Glue them to her skin. What? One booked a set and absolutely loved them, and when I asked her to pay, screamed at me about the price. All I could say is the price is right next to
game show.
The price is right. All I could say is the price is right next to what you picked when you booked.
Yeah. That's what's baffling. When people book online and like, oh, did I pay a deposit? I'm like, yeah, obviously, but there's still more, obviously.
There's more. She's got so many stories. One was on drugs and ripped all her lashes out a few days after, then bashed me all over Facebook. I thought she was going to get bashed. Bashed me all over Facebook and said I purposely ruined her lashes because I didn't like her and I didn't even know her. One asked... Oh my God. I wish we had clients like this. One asked if I wanted to taste her vape while we were outside.
Okay, not COVID safe.
It ended up being weed. I had a full day of clients and I'd been drugged. One gave me candy and it ended up being weed too. She puts in brackets, I don't know what's up with my clients drugging me.
Maybe
I've got a lot more, but I'll stop there.
It's like she needs some cheering up.
I think she needs to move.
Yeah, she needs to
She's
get
in
out
a
of there.
weird,
I want to know where Mariah lives.
Mariah lives in a really dangerous place somewhere.
Jesus.
Oh.
Drugged, abuse, farting. That's some wild stuff.
Oh dear. Okay. Well, there's so many as per usual. We just don't have enough time to do them all. There's another one where she's told a client she's too late and she's knocking all over her doors and windows to get in the house that she lives in. Oh God. Megan says, I probably have the best story. My client asked to bring her daughter, who from what I understand was well behaved and could take care of herself. She walks in with a 7-year-old and a 2-year-old. The older one was supposed to watch her in the bathroom. The 2-year-old went to the bathroom. She comes out with shit all over her hands and tries to wipe it on her mum's face as I'm lashing her.
Oh, no.
Client had lice. I seen it go into her hair and immediately told her, and I never heard from her again. She felt so bad and I was so confused.
Did you see the one where a maggot fell out of a lady's wig?
Yeah. Yeah, where's that? Where is that?
Isn't there wig protocol?
Where is that story? Can't find it.
Somewhere in there. There's so many.
This client keeps counselling 24 hours before and she's like, how do I get rid of her even though she's following policy and cancelling 24 hours before? Sorry, I tested positive to COVID. I'm not going to be able to make it on Saturday. I'm happy to pay up front to reschedule once I'm feeling better. She wants to get rid of her. What do you reckon?
Just never reply. Just ghost.
Just ghost.
Ghost mode.
When in doubt, ghost.
But then it's hard because then if you have an online booking system, then they can just...
I found it. Oh, that's so gross.
Or the maggot.
The maggot.
Yeah.
All right. Tasha said, mine is still... This time I had a new client and maggots crawled out of her wig and down my damn leg. No one has topped that one with me yet. And someone else replied and said, wait, what the fuck? And Tasha goes, yep, I felt a little tickle. And I was like, what the heck is going on? So I said, one sec. I dropped something, looked down by my foot, and there was a maggot. I almost barfed. And to add to this, B was telling me to hurry up, kicking her legs in the air and telling me I was hurting her because she kept opening her eyes, so she got poked. Oh, she poked her in the eye!
The maggots are probably crawling and tickling her.
Oh my God, yuck.
You can handle one maggot for sure, but like a whole...
Oh, that makes me feel sick because we just had Macca's.
That movie, Ghost Ship. And they're eating the rice and then it turns into maggots. You know
that's such an old movie. I can't believe you remember that movie.
Well, fucking that moment stuck with me forever, didn't it? Terrifying. You gotta go, we got clients.
Oh, is it turned off? It turned off?
Oh, the temperature.
Oh, shit.
We'll put it down. It takes like 5 minutes.
Okay, our phone died. Hopefully it's recorded the video on Tash's phone. Short and sweet today. Some really gross stories in there, some shocking stories, but yeah, next time I'll chuck in some more Lash Horror Stories because I know you guys love those ones. Yeah. Makes you feel normal when you hear other people's stories.
It's just like annoying stuff. Doesn't even have to be dramatic. Just like what irks you. Yeah, I've got a lot of those.
Yeah, the
basic
irks.
Stuff that they probably don't even... that I probably did as a client.
Yeah.
It's just so annoying.
Yeah. Clients behaving badly. I think it's important for you guys to know like there are other lash techs that are struggling with the same issues and the same irks that clients do, because then you feel a little bit more normal and like your actions and your feelings are justified because other people are going through the same thing, but we probably don't complain about it very much because we have to be professional. But yeah, so we'll upload this for you all. Have an amazing week and we'll see you in the next podcast.